Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. On this channel, I'm reviewing and ranking all of the Beach Boys albums, and on my Larry Graves Show channel, I'm reviewing and ranking all of Paul McCartney and Wings albums. So up next is the follow-up to Pet Sounds, Smiley Smile. And this version has the mono and the stereo. I do listen to the mono, but overall I do prefer stereo, at least for the Beach Boys. And so I don't remember when I first heard this album, but I'm sure I thought it was really strange. And even today, it still is very strange. But I love it. And the one thing, there's always going to be people, music fans, that love the Beatles, but bash the Beach Boys. It's just the way it is. But as much as I think the Beatles are the greatest band ever, they're number one. For me, they're the greatest. I still feel, especially getting to know the whole Beach Boys discography in the last few months, I think the Beach Boys were more, they took more chances even than the Beatles. They were more experimental, they were more weird than the Beatles. And so this album is, for someone that hasn't listened to it before, you're not going to get your typical Beach Boys sound, even though Good Vibrations is on this album. So Heroes and Villains, I don't think I really cared for it the first few listens a few years back, but I grew to love it. Vegetables, or Vegetables, or however they pronounce it in the song. I love that song. And yes, Paul McCartney is crunching on vegetables in the background of the song. Fall Breaks and Back to Winter, Woody Pecker Symphony is a instrumental, and it's different, but I love it. She's Going Bald now this is when they were writing with Van Dyke Parks, and I'm receiving I think it's his first album, thanks to one of my viewers, Nicholas Pearl. It's arriving sometime today. And I have heard that album and really like it. But yeah, Van Dyke Parks are a little out there. And a song like She's Going Bald is a little weird. But Mike Love is part of the songwriting team for that song. And it's just got some weird songs. And then it's got some gorgeous songs like Wind Chimes with the great Beach Boys harmonies. Wonderful is beautiful. Whistle In is just them singing with no music. I love the way the album ends, if you've never heard Whistle In. The only thing about Good Vibrations being on this is I feel it should have been, Heroes and Villains is a great opening song, so that's fine to be the opener. Maybe they should have closed with Good Vibrations instead of it being in the middle of the album, the first song on side 2. It doesn't belong. It should be either at the start of the album or the end of the album. With Me Tonight, I really love. So this also, I don't have the time for this album, but it's like 25 minutes long. The one thing about the Beach Boys at this time with this album and Wild Honey, Friends, Sunflower is all of the albums are pretty short. They're like 25 minutes long. And some of the songs, they're almost over before they start. They're like, 2 minutes or whatever. And they would fade out fast and everything. I had to get used to that because I remember the first time I heard Sunflower, I had to do it for a CD exchange, and the first time I thought, this is stupid, this isn't for me. But I had to listen to it again, and I just grew to love that album, as you'll see in the review that comes up. So I love this album. And as much as I love some of the, like the Beach Boys today and all that, I just gravitate towards the more weird Beach Boys, even though the harmonies for the most part are still, you still get your Beach Boys harmonies. Oh, I wanted to mention, this didn't really sell very well in the US. It went to number 41 on the charts, but in the UK, it went to number 9. So in my ranking, it goes just behind Pet Sounds at number 2 with a 10 out of 10. And I would love your thoughts on Smiley Smile in the comment section below. And I also love the album cover. I think I read that Paul McCartney had told Mike Love, you got to do better album covers, than the Pet Sounds album cover. And so they certainly did with this. Very nice illustration. So yeah, love this album. 10 out of 10. I would love your thoughts in the comment section below. Please remember to like the video and be subscribed to both of my channels. Goodbye.